Hey, church. How's your week been? Anybody face a frustration of any sort? Anybody face an injustice of any sort? And if you did, how did you respond? We've been looking through the book of James lately, and as we study it, we're trying to figure out what it is that James tells people about their reactions in difficult situations of life. That's the reason I asked about your week. We want to see how James would speak into the struggles of your life. Up in chapter 4, he begins to talk about the fact that how we respond to interpersonal struggles or relationships. He does tell us that we will have them. In fact, he calls them fights or wars. And he simply says to us, don't face them the same way that the world faces their interpersonal struggles. He doesn't use the phrase here, but I'm going to summarize the paragraph by saying, don't face your relationship issues with the spirit of the world. Instead, seek the spirit of the Lord. Seems it's already become a problem in the church that he was addressing. He calls it fights and wars. He even tries to get their attention by calling them adulterous people, simply meaning that they're flirting with the world's ways of responding to life issues. And then he says to them, there's a better way. And that better way is to seek the Spirit of the Lord. At the beginning of the process, not after we've said a lot of things and burned a lot of bridges, but use God's way at the very beginning of the process. He says to us in chapter 7, draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. And verse number 10, I think it is, he says, get down on your knees before the Master. It's the only way you'll get on your feet.